Hello, good day everyone. Selamat sore, sawadee mabuhay, xin chào. Welcome to the information session on Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters, EMJM Scholarship for Prospective ASEAN Students, Connecting People, Saturday, 13 July 2024. This event organized by the EU delegation to ASEAN by cooperating with Erasmus Mundus Association or EMA, or EMA mainly from the ASEAN chapter. First of all, I would like to say welcome for the participants and also thanks to the EU delegation to ASEAN for facilitating this very first webinar for the MGM topics. And I wish this stellar event could be sustained and held annually. For giving the context for all of you here, Erasmus Mundus Association or EMA is the Erasmus Mundus Students and Alumni Associations and was founded in 26 and registered as non-profit organizations. Our aims are to help MGM students and alumni promote higher education, be a good network for alumni across the world, and in this special occasion for our beloved community, ASEAN. So basically, guys, we met in EMA General Assembly in Lisbon, Portugal, 2022, also bringing the spirit of ASEAN, one vision, one identity, and one community. EMA ASEAN chapter all agreed and committed to collaborate together in order to introduce Erasmus program, inspire and motivate prospective ASEAN students and youth, where eventually also could boost and increase the number of applicants and awardees from ASEAN. Once again, welcome to this event. I'm Firza. I was the CR or Country Representative for Indonesia 2021-2023, and I'm serving as Erasmus Mundus Association CR Network Development in EMA Global. So guys, without any further ado, let's begin this event soon. So maybe if you already joined our session, you also could try to type where are you from and where are you expecting from this event. First of all, to open this very nice occasion, let's hear the opening remarks from His Excellency Mr. Sujiro Sim, the Ambassador of the European Union to ASEAN. Let's hear.
Good afternoon, I'm Sujiro Sim, the Ambassador of the European Union to ASEAN, and I am delighted to welcome you to this information session on Erasmus Plus for prospective ASEAN students. This information session is a part of the European Union Global Gateway Strategy. This strategy is an offer from the European Union to the rest of the world to invest in infrastructure worldwide in 5 key areas: energy, transport, digital, health, and education and research. Under Global Gateway for the ASEAN region, Team Europe, bringing together the European Union, its 27 member states and financial institutions, committed 10 billion euros to invest in infrastructure at the summit commemorating the 45th anniversary of the ASEAN-European Union Dialogue Partnership in Brussels on the 14th of December 2022. Today, 4.2 billion euros of projects are already underway, in particular through 14 flagship projects across the ASEAN region. This information session also takes place against the background of the strategic partnership between ASEAN and the European Union. ASEAN and the European Union have been strategic partners since the 1st of December 2020. People-to-people connectivity and cooperation in education are important components of this strategic partnership. Today's information session is designed to raise awareness about the opportunities offered to ASEAN prospective students under Erasmus Plus and inspire them to take advantage of these opportunities and apply to study in Europe. It is also meant to showcase the benefits of Erasmus Plus. So first, why study in Europe? First, for the quality of education, which is guaranteed under the Bologna process of harmonization of higher education facilities in the European Union. Second, for the state-of-the-art facilities and world-class universities on the best campuses in the world. Third, for the opportunity to learn European languages, even though many classes in European universities are delivered in English. Fourth, for the chance to discover Europe, as within the Schengen area, everyone can travel free. And fifth, because of the benefits of exchange, as in an exchange, both the one who gives and the one who receives get richer from the exchange. Then, what are the benefits of Erasmus+? Actually, Erasmus is an acronym which stands for the European Region Action Scheme for the Mobility of University Students. Erasmus was created in 1987, and since its creation, 12.5 million students have benefited from this initiative. The key component of Erasmus Plus is the scholarship scheme to undertake Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters. Every year in ASEAN, 200 students benefit from these scholarships. And over the past 20 years, 12,000 students from ASEAN studied in Europe, and 6,000 students from Europe studied in Southeast Asia under Erasmus+. The best way to learn about the benefits of Erasmus+ is to hear directly from the alumni and awardees' experience, and some of them will share with you their best tips today. Our very own trainee at the delegation of the European Union to ASEAN, Ali, will be one of the speakers, as right after his traineeship, he will leave for Europe in September to undertake his Erasmus Mundus Joint Master. I wish him and all the 200 awardees of the Erasmus Plus scholarship successful studies in Europe. In closing, I would like to express my sincere thanks to all of you, in particular Erasmus alumni and awardees, and to the organizing committee of today's information session on Erasmus Plus for prospective ASEAN students. If you are interested in ASEAN and European Union matters, I invite you to follow me on my social media accounts. Thank you very much.
Thank you, His Excellency, Mr. Sujiro Sim, the Ambassador of European Union to ASEAN. So everyone, please listen carefully what our ambassadors said. So I believe that those spirit will remain of participants today. Next, we will hear the overview of Erasmus program that will be delivered by Ms. Destriani Nugroho, the Program Manager for Education, Youth and Culture, Delegation of the European Union to ASEAN. For Ms. Destriani, time is yours.
Thank you very much, Firza. I would like to greet all audience coming from all over part of Indonesia and also coming from different parts of ASEAN, different countries. Thank you for joining us today, and hopefully that this webinar will give you some useful information. And before we start with sharing information from our alumni, I would like to share with you a general information about the Erasmus Plus program. And if you hear about the Erasmus Plus program, you will then understand that Erasmus Plus program is not only about Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters. So this information will give you an overview, some of the Erasmus Plus program, and there are many, many more. So the first one I would like to share with you is the Erasmus Plus Capacity Building in Higher Education, or CBHE. The capacity building in higher education does not contain student exchange. It is the partnerships of universities in Europe and abroad, including those universities in ASEAN. So these partnerships will last for a maximum of 36 months. And the purpose of the capacity building or the university partnerships is to improve or create new curriculum in universities. So the collaboration between universities in Europe and ASEAN, they will be able to create a new curriculum or improve the existing curriculum that is available in your universities. This project will also strengthen the capacity and management of the universities. They will also provide training, not to the students, but mostly to the lecturers and scholars of universities. If we would like to see the statistics of the capacity building in higher education in ASEAN members, you will see that there are 8 countries eligible to receive the grants from the European Union to implement the capacity building in higher education. Perhaps you will notice that universities in Singapore and Brunei Darussalam, as we categorize them as industrialized countries, they're not eligible to receive the grants. And so if we see from the number of projects in Vietnam from 2014, 2023, there are 84 projects, and followed by Thailand with 63 university partnership projects, and then followed by Cambodia, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Laos, PDR, and Myanmar. So that is one example of the projects under the Erasmus Plus program. And next is the Erasmus Plus International Credit Mobility Exchange Students and Scholars. Perhaps some of you have heard that your fellow students or colleagues have undertook a short-term study in Europe under the Erasmus Plus program. And then also including the lecturers and scholars from your universities. So what is Erasmus Plus International Credit Mobility? It is a short-term exchange for students and scholars and lecturers. For students, they will be able to study and undertake internships. And then for scholars and lecturers, they will be able to teach in Europe, or they teach, if they come to ASEAN countries, they teach in ASEAN countries or undertake training. And how long is the duration for the students and scholars to undertake the international mobility? It is between, let me just repeat. 2 to 12 months, so as short as 2 months until 12 months. And then it is a full scholarships from the EU. But how can students participate in the short-term international mobility? Your university must build partnerships with universities in Europe. So only through these partnerships, then students will be able to apply for the short-term mobility. Without the partnerships, it will not be able, you will not be able to participate in the short-term mobility. So if any of among the audience or lecturers, we will encourage you to build partnerships with European universities. If you are students, encourage your lecturers and universities to build partnerships with universities in Europe. So the number is very big for the international mobility. We see from 2014 to 2023, in Vietnam, we have more than 3,000 students and scholars, lecturers went to Europe, and followed by Indonesia, more than 2,000, Thailand, and so on. So in total, more than 11,000 students and scholars went to Europe for the short-term mobility. But this mobility also going from Europe to our countries, to ASEAN member states. And if we see from the statistics, the European students and scholars, they came to Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, Cambodia, and so on. So the highest number is for those lecturers coming from Europe to Vietnam, more than 1,800 students and scholars, followed by Thailand for more than 1,200, Indonesia for more than 1,100. In total, more than almost 6,000 students and scholars came to ASEAN member states. So if you see that 11,000 is going to Europe, and or around 6,000 students and scholars coming to ASEAN countries. And last but not least is the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters, which the alumni and our awardee will explain to you after this. It is a master's degree. It is either 1 or 2 years, full scholarships from the EU. And you will hear that one of the advantages is to have double, multiple, or joint degree. Let's see how many the statistics of Erasmus Mundus Joint Master degrees between 2014 until 2024 this year. So Philippines is the highest with 600 number of awardees, and Indonesia more than 500, Vietnam more than 300, and so on. Thailand, Malaysia, Myanmar, Cambodia, Singapore, and LPDR. Actually, there is 1 or 2 awardees from Brunei Darussalam as well. We are very proud to see the map of Erasmus Mundus Scholarship winners 2024. The top 20 countries, and 3 of them are from ASEAN. If you see on the right screen, we can see Vietnam with 54 awardees, Philippines 33, and Indonesia 69. We all together with other countries, with the US, Mexico, Colombia, Spain, and so on. So we are very proud to have this high number, but we believe that there will be more. There are big potentials that you will be able to apply, and you will hear from the alumni what will be the tips and how to apply to this for the scholarships. So don't forget to follow our social media accounts. In your respective countries, you have EU delegation. There is EU delegation to ASEAN, EU delegation to Brunei Darussalam, and so on. And you will hear some of the announcement if they organize the European Higher Education Fair, if they organize a webinar, and such as like this. And you will also be able to contact the delegation directly, contact the alumni directly if you need some advices how to apply for the Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters. In closing, I would like to thank all the alumni for joining us today, our awardee who will depart in 2024 this year, and then also for all audience for joining us in today's webinar. And last but not least, we would like to thank the crew of the Communication and Visibility Project for organizing this event. And I'll return the screen to you, Firza. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Desriani Nugroho from EU delegation to ASEAN. It's very nice to hear many opportunities there, guys. So if you are here to listen and also to know, like get in touch with if upcoming opportunities, like Ms. Desriani said, please get in touch with your delegation in your country, or you can find any alumni channel that we will inform in this the end of this session. So before we moving forward to the next session, I would like to ask you guys to rename your name from your name and your country. So we'll, it's easier for us to identify which countries you are from in this event. So for example, like me, Firza, Indonesia. So maybe another can also replace or rename your name. So we will realize it earlier. So in case also about the curriculum and like Ms. Destriani already explained, this event actually mainly will talk about the MGM. So the discussion actually mainly focusing on the MGM, but maybe in the next upcoming event, also there will be a discussion for another program. Before we are moving on to the main talk show, let's take a picture together. So for all the participants, all the speakers, if you don't mind, please turn on the video because we will capture to take a screenshot in our event. Can we count down in 10, maybe 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give your best smile, please. Once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you very much for your willingness to take picture together with us. We will maybe share it after the event, of course. So guys, without any further ado, let's move out to our main talk show about the MGM. But before that, actually, I want to remind that there will be a quiz after the main talk show. So after the main talk show, you'll be divided into the different breaking rooms. So if you have question, please save it first from now. Please listen carefully to this presentation. So after the presentation, we'll be divided into breaking out rooms with one moderator. So you can configure and can deliver your questions in this breaking rooms. So let's call our speakers today. First, I will invite from Malaysia, Emma, country representative for Malaysia. He took Erasmus Master in Fine Wine and Terroir Management or Vintage in 26 to 28. Now he is working as a lecturer or an assistant professor at Berjaya University College, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Please welcome Ronald Willy Binati. Hi, Ronald.
Hello, Virza. Thank you very
How are
much
you?
I'm good, I'm good. And a very big welcome to everyone that is present today. We have around 299, 300 now participants.
Amazing, right?
So yes, welcome everyone to the joint EMGM briefing. So hopefully all of you can get some takeaways so that you can start your preparation to apply for the EMGM scholarship.
Sure.
Back to
Any
you,
news
Virza.
from Kuala Lumpur or Malaysia about the MGM award this year, Ronald?
Sorry?
Any news from the MGM award this year from Malaysia?
We are only going to meet them in August, but
Mhm.
from what I was made to understand, we have 7 recipients that are successful in their application.
Okay,
Yeah.
so please welcome Malaysia. Ronald, thank you for joining us today. The next one we have from Thailand. She took a European Master in Social Work with Families and Children or M-Family in 2019 to 2021. And now she is working as program officer at Southeast Asian Minister of Education Organization or CMU, regional center specializing in higher education and development in Bangkok, Thailand. Please welcome Emma Country Representative for Thailand, Miss Nutamon Sita Prasertnan. Sawadee Krap, Nat, how are you?
Swadika, hello, Vesa, and also greetings to all participants. I'm good, and thank you so much for inviting me today. So I'm excited to share my experience and to welcome more ASEAN awardee in the future. Thank you.
We heard you just held your pre-defense orientation for Thailand awardees a few days ago. Can you tell a bit to us?
Yes, for this year, Thailand, we have 7 awardees for the EMJM, and we look forward for more. Thank you.
Yeah, wish you will get more awardees in upcoming years. Not next from Vietnam. He took European Master in Migration and Intercultural Relation, or EMIR, 2018 to 2020, and now he's working as a program officer at European Union Delegation to Vietnam in Hanoi. Please welcome Mang Ha Luong, Emma Country Representative for Vietnam. Hi, Ha.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Sure, sure.
Yep. So, xin chào from Hanoi, Vietnam. I'm very glad to be here with you all and with all the participants who are very interested in learning about the opportunity of Erasmus Mundus Master. I'm Ha, as Visa already mentioned. So I have been working as a country representative for Vietnam at EMA, Erasmus Mundus Association, and we hope that we can answer a lot of questions today. And just a quick note that I'm very, very proud now of all the Vietnamese achievements so far within Erasmus Plus program. Jay, back to you, Visa.
Thank you. Yeah, we heard that you have vibrant community, which you can spread it out throughout Asian region, in this event. Thank you so much for joining us. Last but not least, actually already being introduced by our ambassador. He is a current awardee, fresh awardee this year. He will took Erasmus Mundus Master in Global Studies, or EMGS, in 2024, and also a current intern at European Union Delegation to ASEAN. From Indonesia, please welcome Gozali Giandi Amna. Hi, Gozali.
Hi, Virza. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Representing the current awardee, the incoming awardee, and relatively fresh in my mind of that experience, I'm excited to share with everyone my tips and what I went through during the application process of the EMGM. So once again, thank you so much for having me.
Sure, Gozali fee will be very valuable because he is taking a new fresh one program. So maybe this year's information will be beneficial for the future application for this year's event. Thank you, Gozali, again for joining us. So guys, already mentioned before we are coming to the discussion, let's first take a look on our first video because we are wondering what is EMGM, what's the program about. So let's take a look first at our first video.
Hi, I am Natamon from Thailand.
Hi there, my name is Adi Pratama Putra Wiranto, EMJM from Indonesia.
I am Sarunai. I am a country representative of Myanmar of Erasmus Mundus Association.
Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters, or EMJM, are the master-level integrated programs funded by the European Union. They are jointly designed and delivered by a consortium of universities, which allows students to study at several universities throughout 1 or 2 academic years.
Erasmus Mundus Joint Master Degree Program is an extraordinary experience for me and all the awardees. The beauty of this scholarship program lies in its inclusivity, where everyone from various backgrounds and expertise are open to apply. Since there is no limitation in age, I encourage to all my friends in ASEAN to be part of the transformative journey.
And here are 3 things you should know about EMA scholarship. First, you got the amazing, rigorous academic opportunities and also networking. And second, the scholarship cover all the tuition fees. That means that you don't need to pay anything out of your pocket. So if you get the funding, if you get the scholarship, the consortium pay tuition fees at the European university. That you receive money to study. So that includes every year the European Union Erasmus community provide 3,000 euros for transportation. That includes flying home, going traveling in Europe, taking transportation, anything related that you can use for traveling. You got 3,000 euros. On top of that, at the beginning of this program, you will receive 1,000 euros, what they call installation fees. That include any procedure related to visa applications. And you can use that money for that. And last but not least, throughout 24 months, during the whole program, you receive a monthly stipend of 1,000 euros.
So there was a first video about what's actually MGM, but for your information, guys, this video is made was in early of this year, so there might be an update. So I first will read Nat from Thailand. Nat, as this already mentioned, maybe already in a bit up, not really update that. Is there any update, related to the MGM this year? Is there any changes compared to what video explained to us? Can you kindly explain a bit to us, please?
Sure, there are full scholarship available to students worldwide. And from 2024, this year, all EMJMD programs are becoming Erasmus Joint Master, EMJM. So there is a slight change on the stipend and additional allowance for special needs, and many more programs will be added. So currently there are over 200 courses. So please make sure to check the Erasmus catalog for update.
Okay, thank you, Nat. So because there are a lot of programs, how many programs that actually you can apply in this year?
Maximum 3 programs, yes.
Oh yeah, but actually it was
Yes.
previous, but I heard this year, the chance is getting higher. You can apply, but be careful because more program requires more effort. So please focus on which program really fit in you, like our video says. Now we will also hear the update from the current awardees from 2024 from Ghazali. We've heard, what the EMJM is about, but the current awardee, can you tell the viewers what is the real process happening here as until now, maybe including the estimated timeline of process?
Okay. So just for context, for example, as to what an EMGM, what EMGM is, or what an EMGM degree entails, I will be attending the EMGS program, European Master in Global Studies, where I will be attending 2 universities with the possibility of exchange outside of Europe. So I will be studying in Ghent, Belgium, and Vienna, Austria. So one of the, I'd say a lot of people would agree with me, including the alumni, one of the most interesting things about EMGM would be the mobility program. So being able to attend different universities, being able to meet professors from different universities with different expertise, I think would be a big deal for everyone. And regarding the timeline, of course, note that whatever I say, it differs according to each of its program. So my advice before listening to this is to be sure to really understand the individual website of each of your the programs that you're interested in. So really understand it. Timelines and all that are specific to each program, including requirements. Okay, back to the timeline. As I believe, most applications are open, start open at around September to October. And the deadline for scholarship application are usually end at around December to January. Again, another reminder, this differs according to its program. Some program, they start later and they close later. Some programs, close in April, some in May. But I received my announcement in April, and after the announcement, you'll receive contact from either your EMA country representatives or the EU delegation from the country to meet with other fellow awardees. We were planning to have a pre-departure orientation event this August. So that's your opportunity to network and talk to other fellow awardees and talk with especially those who are going to the same country as you. Apologies, I took a while, but I hope I answered your question.
Thank you, Ghazali. So may I have had one more question from your experience of applying this program? How many months or how long you've prepared for this application?
Yeah, one of my biggest advice is to start early as soon as possible, even before the application opens. What you do during that period of time is to really understand the requirements, because it's also going to take time for you to write your motivation letter, get your English test results if required. So I'd say effectively my application process took around 6 months. I started before September, but and also you'd have to also receive, for some programs, you'd also have to receive recommendation letters from either your employer or from your previous professors. So be sure to prep early, start early, really understand the requirements of your program and be sure to align it with your goals. Yeah.
Thank you for your inputs, Ghazali. So guys, please listen carefully with these tips. There are various programs have certain deadlines. Note in your note of how, the process will take. Please prepare in proper time, because everything will be done in a very short time is not that effective. So maybe like Ghazali said, preparing your motivation letter, you need to ask your friend to cross-check and reread, proofread of it. And also it requires time to ask the recommendation from your both employers and also professor. So guys, now we are moving the second video to bring you closer to what the application might be taken and what the tips are brought by our fellow colleagues from the association. Let's take a look at the second video first.
Mabuhay!
Good day to you.
Hi everyone! Wanna be part of the Erasmus Mundus community? This is your chance.
Apply in most of the EMJM program include a copy of your bachelor degree diploma and a transcript of record, proof of your nationality, motivation letter, the academic and professional recommendation letter, a certificate of your English proficiency, resume in Europass format, and finally, a proof of your work experience if your program requires.
You may visit the website and go to the Erasmus Mundus catalog to check what available scholarship or programs that you will fit in.
To shortlist all the programs that you are interested to apply. After that, it is recommended to go to the corresponding website of each of the master program and learn about documentation that is required for admission. Number 2 is to make sure that all documentations are prepared. Lastly, number 3, before you submit, ensure all documents are in order, and normally documents are submitted online.
These are the tips so that you can get the scholarship. Number 1, trust the process. Second, always comply all the requirements on time.
Prepare at least 2 recommendation letters, one from your current employer, and number 2 is from the academic advisor. Secondly, refers to the curriculum vitae that you need to prepare.
Your CV also should be within 2 pages, no more than that, and rename the title of your application package.
And lastly, be yourself. Always be confident of what did you achieve in life.
I I wish you all the best in your application process and good luck and selamat berjaya. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
Cảm ơn tất cả các bạn và chúc các bạn thật nhiều may mắn.
Thank you so much and good luck.
So that was the second video about explaining how the process will be taken into the application. So as I want to highlight, trust the process, also be yourself, because sometimes, by joining several activities like advisory things or education fair, it sometimes change your mind, but again, do not change your identity or your confidence, because everyone has achieving a different goals and different achievement. So now I will move to Ronald from Malaysia. Ronald, you've been, promoting this kind of EMGM or previously MGMD for quite a long time. What's your thought maybe that applicants might be put attention more in the application?
Thank you, Virza, for the question. I think it's also good to highlight to everybody present here that that is intending to apply for the scholarship or the program. Of course, number one, the curriculum vitae. I think the video just now summarizes what everybody needs to prepare: Europass CV, and then motivation letter, and also be aware of the deadline and timeline. So I think in the chat box or in the chat box itself, there's quite a number of questions asking when is the start date, when do we start apply. So normally application opens in September or October every year, and depending on different programs will have a different set of timeline. So depending on what program that you're interested to apply, therefore you need to comply with that deadline itself. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing that they need to be aware of. Of course, since you're not meeting the interviewer or whoever that approves the application, therefore your motivation letter should present yourself. Know what is your intention to apply for this scholarship, what is your goal, what can you bring to the table, how will you contribute after completion of the program. So all these are taken into consideration as well. Yeah, so I think back to you, Riza.
Thank you, Ronald, for the tips. Now I'll move to Ha from Vietnam. In the last 4 years, we saw the tremendous result of EMGM awardees coming from Vietnam. Is there any special secret or special tips you will also try to give to our ASEAN region fellow brothers and sisters who watched here?
Thanks, Visa. That's a very interesting question. And as you might know, so this year, Vietnam has like 54 scholarship winners who are like, we rank number 3 in ASEAN and also number 14 worldwide. And recently we just hosted the pre-departure orientation for those scholarship holders. So Vietnamese fellows, please, if you can, also connected to our EU delegation to Vietnam page, as well as in my Vietnam page, because I think we have been doing a lot of activities to support the prospective applicants. So I can quickly share the screen so for you guys to have a look. So in here, you can see it. Can you see my screen? Yep. So IMA Vietnam has been working closely with EU delegation to Vietnam.
Not yet.
And you can catch us at our flagship Study in Europe fair in Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City in the autumn. So it happens every year. And then we, as I mentioned, we have a very comprehensive and sustainable ecosystem to support the prospective applicants, such as we have the guidebook for our fellows in Vietnamese. So it was started in 2018, and then we have an updated version in 2022. After that, we also have the EM sharing that connects the new cohort of that year with the interested students and applicants. And even we offered one-on-one mentorship for those who really interested in applying for the scholarship of that year for free. That is on the free of charge initiative that we have been doing. And if you can, you are very well invited to keep up with to catch up with us as well on our Facebook page. I can just share it here for you guys to have a quick look. And it lists all the resources that we gathered around from the official catalog of all the programs for each year. Some changes in 2022, even our contact list of who wants a scholarship from Vietnam with the guidebook in 2 versions, as well as the recording of EM sharing events, webinars. And so feel free to check out all of those available resources free of charge. Thank you very much for this.
You have for your information. So looks like Vietnam has a vibrant community. That's why they support the result of the award this year. So before we come up to the Q&A session, I would just remind all of you that each country has their own program. So for example, because many people are asking, can they are assessing the guideline book, because I believe it will be in the Vietnamese, so maybe it takes time for her to translate it to English and to be understood for all of the ASEAN region. But maybe in the future, if if there is possibility, of course, we'll be happy to share it, throughout this Asian region, of course. But before we come to the question and answer session in our breakout room, so maybe I will also ask once more from Ha. How in the recent development of AMGM program, what can the application expect from like the upcoming years? Is there any new program, or sometimes I read that this program is no longer available? Can you give us a bit perspective on it?
So as you can see, Erasmus Mundus provides funding for consortiums who consist of different universities which have specific program. So as you can see, we have the funding cycle. Then the European Union provides funding via EASEAN, so that those consortium can have like at least 4 to 5 years of operating. Usually it takes 1 year on the first year to set everything up, and then for last year will be for the cohorts to study. When you check out the catalog, make sure that you can see the last year for funding. So for example, if you want to do the program, the master program in 2025, make sure that the final funding year will be 2027 when you can graduate. Yep. So that's a note about the final funding year so that you can get a scholarship. In addition, all the consortiums of different programs are expected to do it more sustainably. So not only just depending on the fundings from the European Union, but then they can also have the different sources. For example, those who work in like battery and cells and STEM areas, they usually get the industry fundings for their programs, even different scholarships. Or those who they can also have the many self-funded students as well who can pay their tuition fee and then cover some monthly stipends. Therefore, the fundings for the program not only come from Erasmus Mundus scholarship, but also have other different kinds of scholarships as well. Yep.
Okay, thank you for the update, Ha. So if you are guys sometimes wondering why certain program is not available anymore, so from half point of view, there's a cycle for Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters program. So we just have to wait. Maybe it will be renewed, but if not, maybe it will be like renewed in another named program. So just give attention. Once again, put attention to the catalog. It sometimes might be appeared in the last time or in the early year. The new programs are coming up, but also sometimes also like a certain program in this year will be hiatus first because like Ha said, they are waiting for new funding. So please read carefully, read every details in the website which program you are interested in, because I think all the questions or all the inquiries sometimes also can be conveyed directly to the consortium email or the contacts they're put in the website. So because so many people are already start questioning and has a lot of questions, now we are about to move to our breakout room session. So for the notes, guys, it will be finished in 4:40. So we'll back to the main room in like 25 minutes, 4:40 to continue the discussion. And so after this, we have a quiz. So please join us back because there will be a prize, of course, for the winners. So the committee, yeah, can you also distribute it us to the breakout session room, please? Thank you. So because it's now is on the process, guys, so please wait because it took, yeah. So welcome back to the main room. I believe that everyone has a very fruitful discussion. It's very,
Not
an
enough time, Birza, to answer all.
yeah. That's why, in this very first event that we are very glad that many ASEAN youth are attracted with this program, right, Ronald? So, guys, before we are moving forward to the event now, let's chill out first to the quiz session, to the Kahoot quiz. So, you will be more relaxed and, to get maybe the points what we have already presented today. So, the quiz will be undergone in Kahoot. So, for logging in, you have to submit and fill in your personal email, because this is, for example, if you will win this session, you will, uh, be the contact point of the committee to reach you to hand over the result, or to hand over uh, the the prizes. It will be have a prize offer. So as you see, we have already mentioned the Kahoot session. Join by iPhone or by laptop. Put the game pin. Don't forget to register by your personal email before we are playing the games. So all the speakers will help me to read the question. So me, after that, Ronald, and then Nat and Ha and Gozali, after that, in order. So guys, we are waiting for you to join. Yeah, we've seen some members already joined to the quiz. There will be 10 winners selected in the end of this quiz session, so a big opportunity. So from 200 participants, we will select 10 best quiz joiner. Me, myself, Ronald, Han, Nat, and Gozali, I'm really Kahoot because, it's not only required to answer very right or correct, but also it needs speed. Sometimes, in answering this, our hands are shaking, or even, for example, it's not really, sync between what we are thinking and what we are about to answer. So yeah, many people already joined to the Kahoot session. Active verb. So guys, do not miss this chance to win prizes from EU delegation to ASEAN. Maybe Nat or Ha have a tips to win this session. Any tips to win the Kahoot session?
Just of gut. Just of finger. Take care of the smartphone. The touch whenever you feel that it can be correct.
Yeah. From Nat, any tips for the participant to win this session?
Search quickly.
Ronald, any tips you want to give?
Try to answer as fast as possible.
Yeah. Gozali, maybe have any other tips?
I don't know if you can change anything now. I hope you listen throughout the talk show. I hope you took notes. Nothing you can do now.
True. Trust yourself now, guys. We will wait until 150 participants. So now 130. 20 more participants, and we'll just begin this interesting session. Okay, guys, be ready. Now I first will read the question, and then Ronald, Nat, Ha, and Gozali will help. The first question, EMJM stands for A, Erasmus Master Joint Mundus, B, Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters, C, Erasmus Master Joint Mentorship, plus Erasmus Malaysia Joint Master. So it's still from Malaysia, I guess. Come on, guys. Yes, the answer is Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters. Next, Ronald will help. Oh no, we'll update the result. Giving Dragon, congrats. This next question will be read by Ronald, please.
So the next question is, Which ASEAN country has the most EMJM awardees this year? Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand, or Indonesia?
No Malaysia, Ronald, this year?
No, Malaysia.
Maybe. Yes, now it's changing. Funny that on the
Anida,
top.
yes.
That question, please, not.
Okay, the question during the EMJM, what is the minimum number of countries a student will experience during the study? 2, 3, 4, or 5? Minimum number of countries student will experience.
From your
During
experience,
your
how many
study.
countries you experience now? Okay, the
2.
answer is 2. Oh, Funny Duck is still on the top. For question, Ha, please. You are still muted. Ha, you are still muted. You are still muted, Ha.
So how many ASEAN students receive a scholarship on average annually? Over 400, 200, 200, and 100. It's like what? I think what is the correct price? Okay, we have over 200 annually.
Wow, the
Yes,
changing on
Lama,
the
Salua, you are leading the race.
yeah. The fifth question, Gozali will read, please. I think you are still muted, Gozali. Oh, I think it's pretty. So what does Mundus mean in Erasmus Mundus, guys? People, society, world, or nature? Any guess from Ronald? What is Mundus? So the answer is world. 70 people answered it correctly. Oh, Lama Salju is still on the top. The sixth question. When was the Erasmus program established by the EU? So at the very first beginning, first 1967, 1977, 1987, or 1997. So if you already read when you are registering, I think this event, yeah, the answer is 1987. Been a long time. Oh, another result. I was some grieving now taking the lead. Ronald, next question, please.
How many courses are offered by the EMJM? More than 200, more than 300, more than 400, or more than 500?
It's easy, guys, if you listen to our presentation today.
The answer is more than 200.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, awesome grieving. You are really awesome. Next, Nat, please.
Next, how many EU member states are there? 25, 26, 27, or 28?
Me, myself,
How many
I
EU member
cannot
states?
recognize what is the exact number.
Answer is? All right, 27.
Wow, awesome grieving is still on the lead. Please, next.
How many official languages does the EU have? 22, 23, 24, or 25? Congrats, 44 people correctly answered that. A change? Oh no, still some grieving.
The final question, guys. How many golden stars make up the circle in the European Union flag? It's very easy. You can guess. 12, 10, 11, or 9. Yeah, the answer is 12, guys. You can also guess from the flags. Now we are waiting for the result of this session. So the winner is the number third. 3, Tardi Lama. Come second, Awesome Oryx. You're awesome. Griffin, is it that you? Oh yeah, Awesome Griffin. Congratulations. So actually the winners are 10. So we will select 10 winners. So if you already submitted your personal email, our organizing committee will reach you to hand over the prizes of this quiz. So it was really fun. I hope it will encourage your knowledge on EU and EMGM program. So, guys, we are about to move to our very end of the session. So maybe we'll hear the final words because in the chat, guys, many people it's not enough this half an hour. They are waiting more for our next event. So please stay tuned. But before that, I will hear the final words. Maybe first from Ronald from MSCR from Malaysia. Any last words you want to give to our viewers today?
We have so many questions. We are not able to answer all. Apologies for that. But of course, you already have all the contact details for all the country representative as well as your respective Instagram address of the EU in your respective country. You can always contact them as well. Of course, definitely is to make sure you check the EMJM catalog and read whichever information that is provided in each respective programs that you are interested in. Even though it's not yet open, but you can start preparing whatever documents that we have advised you today. Yeah.
Thank you, Ronald. Now we are moving to Nat. Any last words from Thailand to give spirits to our ASEAN youth?
I agree with Ronan that our participant today is very active. I also couldn't answer all of your question, even I wish to, but I could see that all of you have studied a bit about Erasmus program. So I really appreciate that. So I really, first of all, you need to know yourself, and second, you be consistent in researching about the program you are interested in and customize your application. And you just do it and don't wait, just try it now. So lastly, just good luck with all your preparation. Thank you.
Konka, Nat. The third last words will be from Hanoi, Vietnam. Ha, any special message you want to conclude our event today?
Hey, thanks a lot, everyone, for having me. So I just want to share with you an amazing opportunity in Hanoi that we're going to host, which calls the Erasmus Mundus Sharing. We feature alumni and the new cohort of scholarship winners from Vietnam. So if you're in Hanoi, 26th of July, check out because we have already over 300 students want to go for this event. It's also being live streamed on our Facebook page, so make sure that you can check out and also follow us. Besides our free, of course, available resources. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Ha. Last but not least, from Gozali, very first newly crowned awardee this year. Any words you want to convey to our fellow youth in ASEAN?
Okay. Other than those advice that have already been mentioned by our very wonderful alumni, I believe in the rule of three, so I have three short advice. First, as I said before, prepare early, prepare early, prepare early. Start as soon as you can, understand the program and its core details, and trust the process. Second, details. Be sure in your motivation letter, include details that really show that you've done your homework in researching the program, the universities, the course, and whatnot. And third, as you can see from today, Erasmus Mundus has a really strong support system in regards to alumni and application, and all are volunteer-based. So they're very willing to support you in this regard. So don't hesitate, please don't hesitate to reach out to alumni for their insights and advice. And yeah, other than that, thank you for having me. I wish you all the best of luck Hopefully, I can see some of you in Europe next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Ghazali. Also, we wish you the best journey on your Erasmus Mundus Joint Master. Hopefully, you will get something and bring back something to our ASEAN region. So, guys, last not the least, in the end of this session, also we are asking you to fill out the questionnaire. Will be provided by our organizing committee, to evaluate this event. So please also write you want it more, so you will have more this event in upcoming months or maybe a period. So maybe your delegation to ASEAN also will reach and help us to have this kind of event again. Once again, thank you for all the participants who join us from anywhere in ASEAN. I also would say thank you first, of course, for EU delegation to ASEAN, our ambassador, our Ms. Destriani Nugroho for all the supportive, also the organizing committee from the EU-ASEAN team. It's very honor for us, Erasmus Mundus Association, to join this wonderful event and help the future awardees from our ASEAN region. So I already write also our contacts in ASEAN, so feel free to reach your country representative if you have any, but if you don't have any yet, like Brunei or Cambodia or Laos, you can reach out directly to me. I'll try my best to help you. And also to conclude this event, do not forget to join or to add our Instagram in both Erasmus Association, also even ASEAN, and another direct EU delegation in your respective country. Once again, thank you so much, guys, for your time and your, contribution today. Also, I would like to mention some of our fellow alumni who are not joining our main room, but they're helping us in answering all the questions. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Thank you for time once again. Please have a nice the rest of the weekend. Goodbye. Ciao.
Hi, I am Natamon from Thailand.
Hi there, my name is Adi Pratama Putra Wiranto, EMJM from Indonesia.
I am Sarunai. I am a country representative of Myanmar of Erasmus Mundus Association.
Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters or EMJM are the master level integrated programs funded by the European Union. They are jointly designed and delivered by a consortium of universities, which allows students to study at several universities throughout 1 or 2 academic years.
Erasmus Mundus Joint Master Degree Program is an extraordinary experience for me and all the awardees. The beauty of this scholarship program lies in its inclusivity, where everyone from various backgrounds and expertise are open to apply. Since there is no limitation in age, I encourage to all my friends in ASEAN to be part of the transformative journey.
And here are 3 things you should know about EMA scholarship. First, you got the amazing rigorous academic opportunities and also networking. And second, the scholarship cover all the tuition fees. That means that you don't need to pay anything out of your pocket. So if you get the funding, if you get the scholarship, the consortium pay tuition fees at the European university. That you receive money to study. So that includes every year the European Union Erasmus community provide 3,000 euros for transportation. That includes flying home, going traveling in Europe, taking transportation, anything related that you can use for traveling. You got 3,000 euros. On top of that, at the beginning of this program, you will receive 1,000 euros, what they call installation fees. That include any procedure related to visa applications. And you can use that money for that. And last but not least, throughout 24 months, during the whole program, you receive a monthly stipend of 1,000 euros.
Thank you and good luck. ขอบคุณค่ะ ขอให้โชคดีนะ
Thank you, terima kasih.
Wish you good luck. You can do it. Fighting.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.